Today, I'm going to go over Meridian Health Services Patient Portal. To get to our patient portal, right up here is the address. The fastest way is if you go to meridianhs.org, and then there's a patient portal button here. When you get to the main login screen, you'll put in your username and your password that you created. And then if you forgot your username and password, there is a link right here. And then down below, you'll see even when we go through the patient portal, it'll have this information as well. And if you need to get to our bill pay link, it is right here. So let's go ahead and sign in. The first screen you're going to see is the hub. What you see down here on the left-hand side, you'll also see in the middle here. Again, down below is the same thing we saw on the login screen. We're going to start up here on the top right. You can switch from English to Spanish. And let's take a look at the account settings. When you first go into the account setting, you can see that you can add trusted representatives. To invite somebody to have access to your patient portal, you'll click Invite New. You'll get this health information authorization. You'll read through it, and if you understand, you'll click Continue. You'll type in their name, last name, email address, and how they're related to you. What kind of access do you want to give them? You can click View Only, or you can manage certain points. So maybe you don't want them to see your test results, maybe just appointments, messages, health record, and that's it. And then you'll click Send Invitation. Next in the account settings, I want to point out there's an edit button here. This gets to your username and password and any kind of edits you need to do for your account, whether it be like address, phone number. So I'm going to go ahead and click Edit here. First, we're on the Profile tab. You can see my test patient's name, their date of birth. You can put in your race and ethnicity, the gender, their contact information, and their address. If you make any changes, there is your Save Changes feature. Next, let's go to the Security tab. You can see the email. You can change it if needed, your password, username, and your security question that you created when you first created your account. Under Preferences, you can pick your primary location, your preferred language, and your preferred provider. You can add a preferred pharmacy as well. And under the Communication section, how would you like to receive messages? By default, it's going to choose email. If you make any changes, click Save My Changes. Under Account Activity, it's going to show more of how many times like you've requested your health record, and any shared connections, any third parties that maybe uses the same system as we do, EMR, as in NextGen. You can click here and learn how to add that here. All right, let's go back to our main screen. I'm going to click Home. And let's take a look at our appointment section first. You'll be able to see upcoming, past, and previous requests as well. And to request a new appointment, you'll click here. Your preferred provider would show up here. If you need to search for somebody, you can start free typing. And most of ours goes by the city and then Meridian MD. If we have multiple businesses in the same city, we'll usually put the street name behind the name. So there's Bluffton Cherry Street. And then you can see the providers here. And then click Continue. Next, you can choose your preferred appointment time. Do you want first available, or is there a certain day and time of the week that you want to choose? And then your reason for why you need this appointment. And then you can click request an appointment. And I'll let you know that it successfully went to the patient portal to our in Amy Keel, Bluffton Cherry Street. Next, let's do medications. You'll see all your active medications here. There is a tab for inactive. If you need to request a medication refill, there is a request RX. You'll pick your location, and then you can pick your provider. And then you click continue. If you need to use a different pharmacy, there is an add pharmacy here. You have the capability of removing the pharmacy or making it your preferred pharmacy. I'm going to go ahead and just click continue. Next, you'll select your medications that you want refilled. Click continue. And then now we're going to confirm your renew details. So this is the location it's going to. This is your provider. This is the preferred pharmacy that's going to, and this is your medication. And down here you can put, I am almost out of my Claritin. Then you can click confirm. And it'll tell you it's been submitted. Next, let's go to messages. So this is going to be your inbox. So any message that you've sent to the practice will show up here. If you're finished with a certain email, there is an archive folder. So you can just click archive. You can see everything that you've sent here as well. And if you need to ask a provider a question, they also gave you this feature right here readily available for you to message your provider. This is the same as if you were to click here. Let's go back to home. Let's move over to the test results tab. This tab shows all your test results. However, this feature was turned on as of March 2025, so it's only going to go past 30 days prior to March 2025. So anything before that, you'll need to come to your health record to see your labs. And you can search, you can download, share, and print. Let's go back to our home screen. Next, we're going to ask a question feature. So you just pick what question are you wanting it to go to? Appointment questions, billing questions, lab result questions, medical concerns and questions, and medication questions. So you just pick the appropriate one that you're wanting to send a message about. So let's say lab result. You type in your subject here. Then you'll pick your location and you can start free typing. Remember, it's going to go by city name. So let's do Bluffton. And then what is your question? If I have gotten my test results back from last week. Thank you. And you can even, if you need to do attachment, you can also send an attachment as well. You're going to click continue. There's the preview, and when you're ready to submit your question, you can submit questions. If you need to make any changes, there is your back. Lastly, let's take a look at the health record. If this is your first time within the patient portal, you'll need to request an updated health record. And to do that, you are going to come right up here, top right, and request an updated record. You can go by date range, or if you want to request a complete record here, you can check mark it and request it. Please give it at least 48 hours for it to come into your patient portal. When you actually get your patient portal, you can filter by date, you can download, you can share or print, and to get these to not be gray anymore, you're going to check mark that box next to the one you want to do. And you can choose multiple when it comes to download and share. Over here, you can see different tabs, and you can open up all of them, whatever you want to see. Most importantly, I want to show you is the results section. I missed it. There it is. And this will show your lab results. This tab here are any documents that we have sent to you. So you can find that under your messages. It'll be as an attachment, or they'll all come here. Any attachments that we send to you will show up under this documents, and you can click on it by downloading it here. So let's say I want to download my patient plan and take a quick look at it. And you can see your patient plan here. And that is how you navigate our patient portal. Thank you.